different than anybody else, but I'll not be focusing on what I want.
Martin Luther King is here.
Mr. President, people are dying. They're gonna ruin me so they can ruin this movement. Eyes on the prize.
You march those people into rural Alabama, it's gotta be open season.
What happens when a man stands up, says enough is enough?
Make him relatable to everyone. You know, he's a statue, he's a speech, he's a holiday. But he was a man, and that's what we don't know. And so what we had to really do is deconstruct all of those all that iconography and get to the real guy, the real brother from Atlanta, right? Whose daddy was a preacher, whose granddaddy was a preacher, who really didn't want to be a preacher, who met this fine sister in Boston when they were in school, who got enlisted to be in a church in Montgomery that he really wasn't sure if he wanted to do, but it was away from his dad, so okay, let me give it a try. You know what I mean? Like, you know, a guy who has to take out the trash for his woman, she's looking at him like, where you been? Like, all that stuff, and that's real.
As long as I am unable to exercise my constitutional right to vote, I do not have command of my own life. I cannot determine my own destiny, for it is determined for me by people who would rather see me suffer than succeed. Those that have gone before us say, no more, no more. That means protest, that means march, that means disturb the peace, that means jail, that means risk, and that is hard. We will not wait any longer. Give us the vote.
That's right. No more.
We're not asking, we're demanding. Give us the vote.
And so you need an actor who can do the great speeches at the Capitol, and then also someone who can bring you the man. And until you can find that guy, you can't really do the film, and we found the guy.
But there was one person that wasn't quite sure. He said she needed to assist you in getting there.
She's so funny. When I showed her this tape of me,
we're talking about Oprah.
We're talking about Oprah.
We're
talking about Oprah. And we had done The Butler together and become very, very good friends after that. And I told her about this desire of mine to play Dr. King, and I showed her this tape of me doing it. And this is the thing that is beautiful about her, is that she was like, it's all right. It's all right. Yeah, I can see it, but you gotta go deeper. That's what she said to me, but you know, she could see it, and she said, I want to try and help you get there. And from that moment on, she would just call me randomly from far-flung parts of the planet, just going, so what are we doing about that film? And as we started to gain momentum, it was like, okay, enough already. Come, join, let's go. And the minute she did, she gave us rocket fuel.
She's not halfway with anything. So she is on full turn-up mode in Selma. Turn up! Yeah. That's what she can. You know what I mean? She is into the details of everything. And I mean, every single piece of it. Anything we needed, she was there. And when I say into the details, just in the best way, not overbearing, not all in your business, just that support of that rock that's always there. So it was fantastic. And Plan B is Brad Pitt's company, and they were incredibly just hands-on in the process as well.
What was it like getting buy-in from the King family?
We didn't. We made sure that the King family was aware of the film. We shared the script with them. David has become friendly with a couple of the different children of Dr. King, and we went about as independent artists to tell the story we want to tell. And so that's how we did it.
But what was beautiful about it, Dexter has become a friend of mine. I actually met him. I don't know if you know this. I met him at the.
I was there. With you.
Yeah, you were there.
Standing right next to him.
No. But what you don't know is what Leah, his wife, said to me as I was approaching him, and she said to Dexter, "Look, it's the actor who looks like your dad."
Oh.
That's how I met Dexter for the first time before you came over. And yeah, I don't think I particularly looked, but she said in the film that, and I was like, well, actually, we're trying to get this film done.
Oh, she was talking about The Butler.
Yeah. And then Bernice King, I met for the first time the Friday before the Monday we started shooting.
By accident.
Yeah, at the King Center, and she was a bit skeptical about the whole thing, but I think after she heard me speak my heartfelt approach to it, she prayed for me and gave me her blessing. So, you know, that was pretty wonderful.
You work for Mr. Dunn down at the rest home, ain't that right?
Yes, sir.
Wonder what old Dunn will say when I tell him one of his gals down here stirring a fuss.
I ain't stirring no fuss. I'm just here trying to register to vote.
Recite the Constitution's preamble. You know what a preamble is?
We, the people of the United States, in order to form a more perfect union.
How many county judges in Alabama?
67.
Name them.
Well, Selma is now, and Selma is Ferguson, and Ferguson is Selma. And until we can get into a place where we break that cycle of this, the deeply layered disconnect between the populous black people and our political representation and our police representation, we're going to keep doing the same thing over and over. So hopefully Selma is a mirror to what's happening now and allows us to dig deeper and deconstruct it, fix it.